Hello and welcome to the Summit Financial Partners Client Portal tutorial. I'm going to walk you through the setup of your new Client Portal access as well as what that access looks like kind of behind the scenes. So if you will follow along, I will walk you through each of the steps. One of the very first things that you're going to be looking for is an email, which you are watching this video, so I'm assuming you've already received that email. But inside that email with your portal access, you're going to have three things. One is the URL on how to access the portal, which is just the web address or the web page. The login user ID, which is by default is going to be the email address that we have on file for you. And then you're going to have a temporary password that's going to be randomly generated. It's going to be a bunch of odd characters. So if you will look out for that email or pull that email up, the first thing that I do in this portal setup is you can see I highlight the password and go ahead and save that to your clipboard. So just a Control-C, or you can right-click and copy that password. And then you are going to click on the URL to get to the actual access page for the client portal. The first step, as you can see, is to type in your user ID, which again is your email address. And then in the password field, you're going to paste that temporary password that we sent you in that email. Click on login, and it's going to immediately bring you to the security page and prompt you to change that password. While we did have a system generated or a random password the first time you log in, there is sensitive information in here, and we want you to have a password that you're going to remember that is unique to you. So go ahead and again paste that original password in the current password and then create a new one based on the parameters that you'll see on the page below. And then once you click save, for existing clients, that should bring you right to the client portal page, which you can kind of see behind the scenes there, and we'll look at that in just a minute. But if you are a new client or new to Summit Financial Partners, one of the things that it's going to prompt, and potentially even if you are an existing client that we may have some missing information, is this fact finder or form fill out page that's for you to for us to get to know you a little bit better. So there's some information to fill out here. The portal that we're looking at today is a fake client, obviously, so this is not real information. We are building this for Johnny Cash. And you can see real quick some of the information that you will fill out on this Get to Know You page. Real basic. A lot of it is contact information and some of the information that we kind of need in terms of managing your accounts and your settings behind the scenes. So if you would fill that out, if that is the first thing that you see when you log in. All right, and that is really all you need to know as far as how to access your client portal. If you needed to go through that form filling process, if that was one of the pop-ups after you change your password, as soon as you've completed that, hit save and submit. It's going to bring you right here to this page. If that didn't pop up for you, it's because we already had that information or didn't need it from you at this time. So it's going to bring you right to your overview page. This is your overview of the client portal. I'm going to show you around real quick. Just a couple of minutes of what this access looks like and what you have access to. There's a lot of information here. You can get into a lot of details on your accounts and the return and the allocation. And you can kind of see some of the options here. So feel free to explore everything on this page. This is built for you. This is built for your access to kind of keep track of your accounts and what we're able to manage for you here at Summit. So starting off, if you look up at the top of the page here, you can see you've got access to three different access points inside the portal. One is the overview of your portfolio, of your accounts and everything inside our portal access here. The accounts tab is going to get into a little bit more granular detail that you can narrow down to a specific time frame and specific accounts. And then the vault is a great place for us to share documents with you as well as for you to share documents with us. And I'll show you that here in just a minute. But first, on the overview page, you can see the different panels of information that show a lot of detail as far as the different accounts that we're managing, what those current market values are. And these are values as of the day before the market close, I guess the day before you logged in to look at the information. So this is updating every time you log in. We've got performance information, the allocation. One of my favorite elements is you actually have access to your financial plan. So you can see the probability of success. This is going to be the most recent probability of success that was saved on the last report that we created for you in Money Guide. You have a little bit more up-to-date access if you click this blue launch button. That's actually going to launch you directly into your financial plan portal. That's actually replacing the direct access that we had to your financial plan. So if in the past you have logged in to see your financial plan and seen that information inside the software that we use, you won't be able to log in directly. You're going to need to come right here, log into your Advise on Client portal and click on that little blue launch button. It'll bring you to that financial plan. If I click over to the Accounts tab, again, like I said, we've got a lot more data, a lot more information that you can drill down. You can kind of see as I move my mouse around, a lot of this is very interactive. Going to show you a lot of information depending on where the mouse is hovering and what you're looking at. A lot of it is clickable or expandable where you can see more detailed information there. And then up at the top, you can also change the time frame that you're looking at, and then narrow it down or filter, I guess, based on the different accounts as well. So instead of looking at all of the accounts in conjunction here, you can narrow it down and look at just the 401k or just the IRA or whatever accounts you might have in here, and have that ability. Over in the Vault side, this is a great page, and I don't have any specific documents to show you here. But any kind of shared files are going to show up right here in this Shared Files tab. This little blue plus button, that is going forward going to be your place to share documents with us, whether that is your tax returns or documents that we ask you to fill out or statements from other accounts that are not inside Advise On. This is the place where we're going to have you upload those. This is secure and safe and a great way for you to share that with us. And this is going to work in reverse as well, where if we have a document that we need to share with you, we're going to upload it to your Vault inside your client portal, and you're going to see that listed here. It holds true for the forms from TD Ameritrade as well. In addition to your performance reports are also all going to live here. So any kind of documents that need to be shared in either direction, either from you or from us, they're going to land right here in this Vault section. And then lastly, in the top right-hand corner is information about you. So you can see I've got my Good Afternoon Johnny with 2 H's. So this is John. This is the knockoff Johnny Cash, since I spelled his name wrong here. And then we've got access to the profile if you needed to update anything there, as well as including a profile picture. You're welcome to do that there. And some other information as far as contacting us, changing security information. You need to change your password. That's where you can do that. If we share any specific messages with you, we can do that through the portal, and you'll see it listed right here. Any kind of updates or messages that we need to share with you, we'll post those here. And then lastly, the log out button is that last button there in the top right-hand corner is to log out of the portal, and that is it. That's your access. So again, save this URL, bookmark this page, remember your user ID and password, have those in a safe place so that you know how to access the plan here. And if you have any kind of questions and the access and what it looks like, if you have any trouble getting into your client portal, let us know, and we will help you as best we can. And with that, I hope this is something that is enjoyable and you really get some use out of. Thank you very much.